And all right. All right. Welcome everybody to the fourth week. What date what is it? October 1st, week
October.
4 of the 2024 Commissioners Corner. And I have a very special guest today making his inaugural appearance on the corner. The one and only one of the founding fathers of this league back in 1997, Mr. Paul Kimball, aka what is it? Sweet like candy. I can't even
Yeah.
remember. He beat me so bad. He knocked the he knocked the message from me. Paul, say hello to the 17 viewers we have on this channel.
Oh my goodness. More. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here.
So I'm sure if he hasn't watched, we're gonna do the recap all the games. I'm happy to have Paul. He always has some great insight and really maybe one of the funniest human beings I know.
No.
So no pressure, no pressure. But um, so we're gonna get to it. And just so happens it was the first game was me and Paul, sweet like candy. Just to set this up for everybody that cares. Last night, going into the game, I was up by 3 points. I'm on St. Brown, my number one pick,
Mm-hmm.
and Noah Fant, the garbage pile tight end that I had to scrape off the bottom of my shoe to hope
Mm-hmm.
for a miracle. And Paul had Kenneth Walker the third coming off a serious, was it a knee injury, Paul? Is that what
Oh,
he
like
was doing?
like like everyone on my team, his bones are brittle. So yeah, he plays once every 4 weeks. That's what I like.
And the Jason Myers, the kicker.
Yeah. Who,
So
who does no kicking? He does no kicking.
he's not good at his job. At least he wasn't yesterday. But so to set this up, Walker, DK gets tackled at the half-inch line. I thought it was a touchdown. They called it a touchdown, but it wasn't a touchdown. So
Uh,
that Walker, who had -1 yards before that play, decided to score a touchdown. Okay. And Jared Goff, who apparently became the second coming of Tom Brady, couldn't miss a pass, but didn't find St. Brown too much. But then the second half starts, and then St. Brown, while he can't seem to catch a ball for a touchdown, he decided to become a quarterback and throw it to who? Jared Goff. So, and then Kenneth Walker III decided to light me up for 33. So at the end, I was hoping for a cheap Noah Fant touchdown. I got to be honest.
yeah. Oh, I
Was
was too.
I was hoping for a tie. That, or actually, if he caught it, would have been a point for the reception. That would have been classic. But with that said, I am now 2-2, and Paul is 2-2. So looking at the matchup, Jaden Daniels outperformed Prescott, even though really close. Uh, Devin Singletary really let me down. Amari Cooper. I don't know if you watched any of the games, but there was the most pathetic, and I'm going to complain because that's all I'm going to do this week is just bitch about things that didn't happen. But Amari Cooper had a 90-yard touchdown bomb, and they called the most garbage holding call in the history, and that's why the Raiders won. So
Oh,
I'm a
really?
little bitter.
I did not know that. That's wonderful news.
They called it a touchdown and then a flag. He went 90 yards on a
Uh,
bomb. It was, but
uh,
needless to say. All right. So Paul, I know before we went on the air or before we started the recording, you said you're not happy with your team. I actually think, I mean, Jaden Reed's been a inspiration, especially now that Jordan Love. And by the way, that before I throw it off to you, just a bitch about that. Minnesota could have got a 4th and 1, which they should have gotten,
yeah.
and they didn't get it. And of course, that gave Jaden Reed another whatever, like 8 points or something. Again, neither here nor there. But please take it away, Paul. The
Well,
what do we think here
well,
of this?
I'll say this. I did watch the Giants game, and I mean, you've got to feel good about Neighbors. Like, my God, he catches everything. And you
Well, he caught a concussion, so that was nice.
see, he's too good at catching.
He's too good at catching.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. And you got Jaden Daniels. I mean, if this is a keeper league, you've got the number one quarterback in football. I mean, how exciting is that? So,
Well,
you're,
let's hope he avoids the RG3. But yes,
yeah,
so far looking very very
yeah,
solid.
yeah.
Um,
My problem is I have with Zay Flowers and DJ Moore. They both average one catch a game, and I just have to hope it's a touchdown because their quarterbacks are such trash. So, or I shouldn't.
well, not
Lamar's not
trash,
trash. Lamar's
but
not
yeah,
trash. He's going to hand the ball to Derrick Henry 57 times. So,
that man looked like we're gonna get to that game, but yeah, Baltimore does not seem to want to pass anymore. They want to either Lamar run or Derrick Henry run, and occasionally Zay Flowers they might run. But yeah, I mean, there's gonna be some challenges. We're gonna get into this for sure. Um, I think we're very competitive. As you look here, can you see my screen, by the way?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. As you can see, Paul actually hit his projections. Um, I was 9 points short. Thank you, Dalen Singletary. Thank you. Actually, the rest of my team was, I mean, other than Singletary, I mean, Cooper could have been better, but the rest of my team performed okay. I did beat you in the special teams. So my defense and kicking, apparently the strength of my team. The rest of the players, um, other than neighbors and St. Brown, the rest of the team, yeah. But let's look at your bench. Any things that you would have
No, no,
Downs went off, but Downs. I mean,
no.
I know you.
Oh, down. Okay, see, now that's the thing that really pissed me off. I had down started till like maybe 9:30 Sunday morning,
But
and then I said to myself, "Well, Richardson can't throw," and little did I know that Flacco would return.
it was Flacco time, my friend. You
Yeah,
can't stop Joe Flacco. I mean, he was no good when he was no good in his prime, but apparently, just like me and you, Paul, when we get older, it just we just get better. Yeah, at least.
Flacco is amazing. I don't know, is he a free agent? Because if he is, he's got.
No, Steve Ting, I think. I think we're going to get to that team, but he is not available. So,
Well,
but the Richardson said he's fine. So I don't
how,
know. Maybe they'll tell him to rest a little bit longer. It's one of
is that
those like
does that make you think that maybe we have too deep a bench when in the fifth week 64-year-old Joe Flacco is already still picked up by someone?
I love it. I was hoping that bye weeks would be my strength, but now that St. Brown is on bye week, this and I have nobody to start, it's not looking good. But we're
Have
gonna
you
get
ever
into
have you ever heard a football coach say that? Hey, what's the strength of your team? Bye weeks.
in this fantasy world. So let's move on to what it was the most high scoring matchup of the week. Spicy Tomato against the Big Hurt. Look at this score. 141 to 145.
Oh
When
my
you put up 141, I mean you got a 98% of the time you're gonna win that week, I would think.
And he did that with only 13 from his quarterback.
Yeah, and Kyler Murray, subpar game.
Yeah,
Connor, fantastic.
yeah,
Uh Who's D Johnson? Oh, what from Carolina? That
yeah, yeah.
Deontay Johnson. Yes.
Great. I don't know who he had on his bench, but that was a great move to start him. The
Well,
magic, the
the
magic.
bench is the bench looks pretty rough. A little Tyler Algier and a little Jordan Winnington.
Hey,
Uh,
those would be starters on my team.
well, Devontae Adams was on his bench because he was. So rumor is that he might be traded. So that
Yeah,
Devontae Adams might. In my opinion, I think Evan is the one team that I don't want to run into with Lamb and Collins.
yeah,
Very, very, and then Ferguson. I mean, tight end has been such trash, but
yeah,
then he didn't expect to run into Derrick Henry. And how does that big man move so fast?
yeah, yeah,
You can't have both. I'm small and slow, the opposite of Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry, that was and back to the Baltimore. And I do think as long as Baltimore is ahead, Derrick Henry's they're going to be a top three back. If they ever get down, I mean they're going to take him off the field.
Hmm.
Um,
Well,
Hurts.
he's going to be without Taylor next week. So who's he got on his bench?
Let's take a look at the bench. Yeah, Taylor is hurt. Uh, Sutton. He's got Bo Nix only had 60-yard passing. How does he have 60 yards receiving? That's impossible. That doesn't seem right.
Did you see the stat line? I think at halftime, Knicks was like 6 for 12 for -9. I was like, I think I can do that. I could be an NFL quarter. I can throw for
Hey,
-9.
that is a member of my team. I absolutely know Knicks, and I am proud of him. That is a Sharon like stat line.
Would
Look at
you
him.
be
Go
Would you
ahead.
be impressed if I offered to trade for Knicks right now?
Uh,
I mean,
I've gotten some feelers for Knicks. I think Knicks is going to be okay, but the door's always open. Starting quarterbacks are very rare, as you could see, because Joe Flacco was already on somebody's team. So
When you said you have feelers for Knicks, I want a definition of that word feelers. I mean, did someone say
I mean,
Knicks?
it was semi appropriate, you know.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! And so looking at these two teams, Ben is a running. Look at that running core. I mean, Taylor's hurt, but then you got
Yeah.
Stevenson. Moss is getting a lot of, even though that's a split time over there. Henry, he needs some wide receivers. Laporta actually. Look at why Koo. Koo's the reason he won. 20 points from your kicker.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. If Laporta actually starts doing what he's supposed to, Ben's team looks really good.
Well, here looking at this, he won by 4. Koo made a 58 yarder with no time left. That's worth 5 points. If Koo misses that, Ben loses by 1. So
Yeah.
Ben, please send Koo a gift basket, some editable
Yep.
arrangements. Do
Yep.
do whatever he likes. I'm not sure what he likes, but whatever that is. Any more comments about this matchup? Really competitive. A
No.
couple of really powerhouse teams that I don't think anybody's looking to run into or be
Yeah.
happy about running into.
Yeah, I can't wait to lose to both of them. That sounds great.
Yeah, it'll happen. All right, next matchup of the week. Uh, Here we go again against Out of Control. I don't know if you watched this, but Jason once again, week 2. Oh, let me digress for a second. So last week I forgot to wish Jason and Ben a happy birthday. So
Oh,
happy birthday to the Big Herd and to Out of Control, September babies, late September babies. I think they're both Libras. So the
nice.
scales of justice are coming down here. But 2 weeks in a row, Monday night, Jason makes a fierce comeback. He was down 47 coming into last night, and Jared Goff. Wow, what a performance. And then Gibbs, and then he had Metcalf on the other side. And I don't know if Mike watched this game, but it must have been painful, as no matter who had the ball, you were just getting body blowed left
Yeah,
and right.
yeah. Now, and Goff finish 100% completion?
16 for 16, I believe.
Good God.
That's pretty good, right? 292, 16 for 16, two throwing touchdown, one receiving touchdown.
Yeah.
So I mean, finally, I mean, Jason's Ayuk's still kind of a puke. You can just not really good. Tight ends are a mess on everybody's team, but McLaurin now with Jaden Daniels.
Oh,
Uh,
but he's the person that has what's his name, the backup running back for Indy. He's on his bench. That'll be good.
oh, that's gonna be big, right?
Yeah,
Right. Oh, look, good eye. That's why
yeah.
he's got Keenan Allen. I mean, his bench is Mike Williams, very respectable. Badge Jason's going to be hard. And when's the joke is supposed to come back? Let's take a look, Mr. Kimball.
Mm,
Uh, Questionable for week 5. So maybe this week. Maybe this week.
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Looking at Mike's team, the McConkey leaving leaving lad on. He left a good lad on his bench.
Oh,
Uh, well, Josh Daniels really let him down.
yeah.
Really let him down. ETN, what's going on there? A lot of tank Bisbee going on there.
I know
Uh,
that whole team just looks terrible. Go back up to their starters real quick. I want to see this one more. Go up to their starters.
this is their starters. Or
Like,
maybe
yeah.
it's delayed.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's their starters.
Maybe it's delayed. Let me look at the
Okay.
screen here. Yeah. There we go. Oh, why is it delayed? What's
Okay.
going on? Hold on. Let me try this again.
Oh, this is just what I want to see. 27 images of you, Arnold. This is wonderful.
This is what makes this. Can you see it now? If
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
I'll
That's perfect. Oh, and Bradshaw. Oh, he's struggling through Garrett Wilson. What a
yeah, really. I don't know what's going on there. You would think I heard today the targets and everything is about the same as when he had Zach Wilson. So I mean, you would think Aaron Rodgers would be a much more of an upgrade, but apparently he doesn't want to. He wants to go to his buddy Lazard.
yeah, yeah, right.
Me and Lazard are friends. Me and Lazard are friends.
If I had Garrett Wilson on one side and Arnold Sheeran on the other, I'd throw to you every play, Arnold. I said,
Well,
Garrett, you haven't proved anything to me.
I think I mean, again, I wouldn't. That would not be my move, but I'm happy to try.
Yeah,
I'm happy to try.
kind of nice
Um,
to see Jason running a 4 wide receiver offense.
Right. He's very bitter. I don't know if you watched any of these, but he's very bitter. He wants to have more running backs. He doesn't feel good about wide receivers. But what's up with Gibbs and Montgomery? They're both like the first touchdown Montgomery, touchdown Gibbs.
Yeah. Well, and when Goff goes 16 for 16, I mean, well, whatever.
Well, all right. Any other comments before we move on to
Nope.
the next matchup? All
Nope.
right. Thank
Nope.
you, sir. All right. So then we had the lowest scoring team of the week. The Bills Mafia really had
Oh.
some problems against Team Beast Mode.
Oh.
Looking at Beast Mode. Go ahead.
Yeah. Terrible. I just say terrible injury for Steve losing
Oh,
Rice.
Rashid. Yeah, Rice. Well, Steve specializes in leaving points on his bench, and once again, 39.
Good Lord.
Okay, Wicks for 24.
This this is the highest scoring bench I've ever seen. This is amazing.
Look at this 159 to 145 off your bench. Some people don't even get 30 points off their bench. Look at these benches.
I haven't scored that high with my starters all year. This is amazing. This is very impressive. Wow. Wait, he had Olave on his bench?
Yeah, strange move, but let's see. He had Olave on his bench. Yeah, that's still one. Looking at beast mode. So he's married to the Dolphins that look like a complete train wreck. Who knew
Yeah.
Tua? Who knew Tua meant that much? I mean,
Right.
you thought he was good, but I mean, they can't do anything. How come Smith and Jigba had 8 catches?
Yeah, he's become like a reception machine in the last couple of games, but I still can't believe you would start him over Olave.
Yeah, well,
but I mean, he got 13 points at him. It's not like it was terrible.
What did Olave get him?
Like 19
16,
or 20.
16.
Just okay. Hey,
Okay.
He knows what he's doing.
Well, yeah, interesting call. Interesting call, but he did enough to get the win, more than I can say. 25 points under projections. Steve just nothing went right. I don't know. Robinson is injured. Oh, that's what's going on here. Hamstring.
Yeah.
Okay. So
maybe the rookie of the year though, and Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, was he got like?
I'm gonna say Malik Neighbors, just being biased, but
yeah.
But as of right now, but things can change.
Yeah.
As of right now, but so Steve has a lot of power on his bench. Adunze, Jameson Williams. Honestly, I mean, 2 receptions, one of them for 70. So looking like, and nobody expected. But what's his name is hurt, right? Christian Watson is hurt.
Christian Watson's hurt, so Wicks is in the mix for next week. Yeah,
Wicks is in the mix. We're wrapping now, and Kraft. Oh, I was looking for Kraft. That's who has him. There you go. And look, Paul, just for you, Joe Flacco. Do you see him on your screen?
Wow. Wow. What I mean, of course, it's on the All-Star bench. That's great. God, his bench is legitimately better than my
Every week. Last week he had Jennings on his bench. The week before he had a bunch of players. Nobody's bench. So if you want to know who not to bench, just look at Bills Mafia.
I'm just gonna offer Steve a trade. I'll say I'll give you all my starters for your bench players.
Sounds like a fair. All right. Any other comments before we move on to the next one?
Nope.
All right. Surprise team, I think, to me is Rodney. Look at prime time. 3-1. Lamar Jackson, very good.
Yeah.
Kyron Williams, surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Xavier Worthy should only be getting more love. Waddle, he's starting McCaffrey, so we'll look at his bench. Jefferson, Bowers, really solid. 24 from the Niners. You can't go wrong with the Niners here.
Yeah. With Rice going down for Kansas City, is Xavier Worthy going to become the new?
Well, he's going to get a lot more looks. I don't know if he's ready, but he's going to get a lot more work. On the other side, the cooler, CJ Stroud, very nice. Aaron Jones, really nice. Barkley underperformed. Jacobs has not been that good. And Steele, he paid $32 last week for Steele. Not working out. Let him down. Very competitive. I mean, 111, not a bad little score.
No, that's a Brad. Now that's a classic Jason Bradshaw team, right?
Yeah. He was looking at Chio's team, really in some envy when he was on the call. So, all right. Any? Let's look at the benches here. Let's
see what we got here. Now this is a bench I like. 1 point, doubles
28 points.
If I'm playing poker, I love this team. 4 5 zeros. This is what I want.
Well, I told him last week he's got 2 players physically unable to perform. Let's go ahead and move those to the practice squad. He's got some opportunities. Pick up somebody. You don't know who's going to hit.
You go to his locker room. It's nothing but corpses. just guys splayed out. Nothing but bandages.
Um, Looking at Chio's bench, Tutu Atwell, we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
Judy, he's going to play Judy. Tyler Huntley, I mean, I mean, he has what's his name hurt,
Yeah.
Tua. So he's got Heineke and Huntley. So Zamir White, he's been trying to trade him to me all year. Nobody wants him. He called him a beast. I said a beast. 17 carries for 50 yards, dude.
Oh
Me and you could do that, maybe. No,
no, absolutely
no.
not.
Taysom Hill finally did something, but now he's concussed or ribs or something, right?
Right, right. Immediately hurt.
Could be out week 5, so keep that in mind. He left week rib injury. I heard he had like a collapsed lung or something. Sounded pretty dangerous. And of course, the Raiders.
Oh
All
man.
right. Any comments on this before we continue?
No, just nice to see Rodney doing well. Good work, Rodney.
3-1, surprising team.
Good for
All
him.
right. The only
Oh
undefeated
my God.
team, the 4-0 chat GPT Ray using AI intelligence and 49ers to power himself past the Mutters.
Oh my God.
Mutters are an interesting team with his first 2 picks again, not doing anything. Well, Kelsey finally did a little something. Mahomes has not been playing like Mahomes.
Mm-mm.
Um, Brian Robinson Jr., revelation. Got to
Yeah.
be a top 5 pick. Dobbins, really good. Kamara, who knew, right? Jacoby
Kamara,
Myers now with Adams being traded, not playing, would be the number 1 option. So
yeah. Kamara's been amazing. You kind of wonder again if Rice goes down with the injury. Is Kelsey is his receptions going
it
to go
has
back?
to be. Well, Rice was staring. So Rice was younger, running his routes. I think Kelsey now gets. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I wonder what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do in the KC, but look at Ray, and I'm really, I'm playing him this week. And before we
Yeah,
get into matchups, I got to root against the Niners, or
yeah.
I got to root for a lot of Jordan Mason touchdowns.
You know what's
Purdy,
you know
go
what's
ahead.
fun about Ray's team to me is you've got Wandale Robinson who averages like 3 yards per catch, but he'll have 47 catches at halftime. I mean, that's
It's 11
I love.
receptions, though, 7.1 yards per catch. He was stealing neighbors' targets.
Yeah,
Wandale, go get out of there, Wandale. Get out of there.
yeah. No, it's not. You know, I look at Ray's team. It's not an intimidating team, but everyone puts up points. It's a nice team.
The Rays got a really camaraderie.
Yeah,
They're like they all get along. They love each other.
yeah,
Christian Kirk finally did something, but double. Literally. I've never seen this. Double digits for every position. I
yeah.
don't think we've seen this. Have you ever seen? I guess them. I guess it's. It can't be very common where every
It's
single
nice.
player.
It's nice. Yeah. Anybody? Let's take a look at their bench real quick. I'm kind of curious here.
All right, here we go.
Oh, look,
Daniel.
look! It's all double digits on his bench too.
He's
I've
got a
never
couple
seen
of
such
zeros, but he was hurt
consistency.
and grew a window. Ray's got a nice bench, though. A lot
Oh,
of. Oh, he got Hunt
he's going to be
and
starting Cream Hunt next week, I would bet. And he's got Irving. Oh my goodness!
Brian Thomas Jr.
And Mixon coming back.
Yeah, I get to play him this week, so great.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
wonderful treat for you. Oh,
Ray, 4-0. Again, I'm with you. I haven't been intimidated, but the record says who you says you are. So Ray,
yeah.
congratulations. I hope. I think you're always going to have to go, my friend. I'm not at full strength, but you know what we are? We're motivated. We're motivated to cook some rice. We're hungry. We're gonna be using that steam cooker, and we'll make a nice pot.
Mm.
Any other comments here?
No, no, no.
All right, beautiful. All right, final matchup. Undisputed, getting off the schneid, getting his first win with an emphatic fashion. He was angry.
Yeah,
0-3, he was angry. And then Joni again, Keys and Packers, 2-2. The spoilers, we'd like to call her.
good for
Um,
her.
um, Donald, man, top
Darnold.
5 quarter.
Arnold, did the 49ers fix him, or what's changed here?
Well,
Did
when you come to San Francisco, as you know, Paul, even before you came for those that he came from Oklahoma, he was a mess. He came to San Francisco, and we found a way. We chiseled off the rough edges of Paul Kimball, sent him on his merry ways, having a wonderful life up in the Northwest. Very, very similar to Sam. Sent him up north. He's having a wonderful life after we chiseled away, after Kyle Shanahan chiseled away some of the rough edges of Sam.
I mean, amazing. If you're Carolina, you just have to say, what's wrong with us? Why does everyone who sucks here just look amazing when they leave?
Well, I think it's an overall situation. And,
Oh,
I mean, they've made some poor decisions, some poor talent. But Hubbard, for her, speaking of Carolina,
yeah.
what really let her down was New York. Neither Brees Hall or Braylon Allen.
Well,
Diggs been really good. Diggs is.
you know Hubbard's going to put up points because he's from Oklahoma State, so you know he's going to do well.
Oh,
But
I'm surprised he even knows how to get to the stadium. To be honest.
they have to draw him a map because he can't actually read directions. But yeah,
Yeah. No. Does he call Uber? Somebody calls Uber for Hubbard. I
take me
understand.
home, take me home. No, no, Darnold. I like the team. I mean, she obviously Kyle Pitts needs to.
Yeah, what is going on with the
He
tight
needs.
ends this
I
week? You
don't
have the
know.
best tight end in football. How's Goddard the best tight end in football, Paul? How did
Oh
you
my
know that?
God! What? Oh, I needed it so bad. I
I
need.
know, I know. And last week we were laughing. 170 yards, 10 catches
I
last
know.
week.
Oh my God.
Looking at the benches, Joni, strong kicking game apparently, and not much else. Again, that's what you call her bench actually outscored the other bench.
Yeah. Puka.
Which is amazing considering they have three more players than Jody. She still outscored him by 2 points.
Bradshaw's got some good players on his bench. So Taji Spears. I mean Puka when if and when he comes back. Quentin Johnson, who seems to score every week. He's got some good players.
Yeah, I don't know why he refuses to play. Well, last week when Johnson had one reception for 13 yards, so
Yeah.
I guess the Steelers scared him off. But good call with Lockett.
Yeah.
The receivers finally stepped up. Chase. I mean, he only had 17 points. He had that monster catch for a touchdown, but I guess that was 63.
Well,
I
I
guess
I don't think Swift has done anything till
no.
till this week. So I mean, if Swift actually learns how, if he can
If
get
he
the,
learns how to run at the bottom.
yeah. I mean, I hate to, yeah, we'll let that go.
Well, look at this. What has he got? He had 7 receptions.
Yeah,
So
yeah. No, that's very nice. Is Caleb Williams figuring it out? Maybe.
well, I think he's gonna be fine. I think in the
Yeah,
second half. I mean, I got lucky with Daniels. I mean, I knew that going into it there'd be some rough moments. Daniels has obviously surpassed any expectations, so I'm really thrilled. But it's good to have. I think Caleb's. I think at the end Caleb will be okay. He'll also be in some shootouts. I think he'll be good second half, but hopefully I don't need him. Hopefully just a bye week option. All right. So what we'd like to do now is we're going to preview, starting with. So we try to say who's going to be favored. So the first matchup this week is me against Ray. I'm going to say Ray's going to be
oh,
favored by about 15. What do you think, Paul?
let's see here. I mean, I didn't know if when you do this it showed the matchup for the next week, but okay. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Here we go. Um,
So I'm okay. I'm only underdog by 11. I'm surprised.
I,
So he's got.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is, Jaden Daniels is really good, but you're
It,
playing against a tough defense in Cleveland, though. I
well, he's got Purdy against Arizona.
Yeah, yo, yeah, that's not good for you.
Oh, he's got a 0 too. So he's going to be favored by a lot more. Pollard's on bye. So
Okay, that's good for you. Well, that's not good for you because everyone
no,
else
because his bench
scores
is
10
strong.
points.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see
Mixon.
who.
Oh no, he's got so many choices. It's ridiculous.
he's got he's got Irvin, he's got Mixon, he's got Hunt, he's got
Just,
Tex Bixby, Brian Thomas.
just throw a dart. Just throw a
Just
dart.
throw
It doesn't
the
matter. I'm gonna say 15 sounds about right. I mean, the only way I see you winning, unfortunately, is Neighbors has to just go berserk, like a 2 touchdown
well,
berserk.
well, they're playing the Seahawks, so hopefully they
Oh,
continue.
never mind. You're okay then. Oh,
Hopefully
okay.
Singletary and Neighbors, or hopefully they continue what Detroit started. I mean,
Hey,
Singletary was that really hurt me, but so I think Ray's going to be favored probably by about 20 once it's all said and done. Once he gets a running back in here, Neighbors against London. I like the. I
yeah.
mean, Cooper's been underperforming, but Debo, Shakur's got a bad ankle, so I might have to bench him. McBride's coming off a concussion.
You cannot
Uh,
you cannot feel good with Cooper having to trust Deshaun Watson, can you? I mean,
Cooper was dropping it. I mean, he's looking bad. I have St. Brown and obviously I have Cooper Cup. I'd rather have the other Cooper, but he's an IR. So Our team's a little lacking. The Bears against the Vikings. Who the Vikings playing? The Jets. Okay, and then Wandell. Like,
It'd be a good game. It'd be a good game, but yeah, it's
well, we'll see if Ray keeps Wandell in. I'm assuming he will. Let's look at his. I mean, I don't have much on the bench
he's
because
literally got so many options.
let's
Kareem,
hope he makes the raw ones. Let's hope
I'm
he makes the.
assuming Kareem Hunt starts for him.
Well, he's going to go with Mixon, I'm sure, if
Yeah,
he plays. If Mixon doesn't play, I do have Cam Akers, who's done nothing, but I might roll with him against who are they playing? Oh, Buffalo.
mm.
I don't know. I got a lot of. I got nothing. Hey, look, Bo Nix is projected to get 19 points against Denver. I mean, again, against the Raiders.
Here's a question: would his third string quarterback Andy Dalton outscore your starter?
I don't think he's going to outscore Jaden Daniels, but
He's like,
Jaden Daniels is a top. Well, we could go to the stats in a bit, but he's like a top 5 guy as far
yeah.
as stats so
Oh
far.
no, he's been awesome. He's been awesome.
He's been awesome.
Yeah,
All right, let's get the next matchup here. We've got Team Beast Mode against Cheese and Packers. I'm going to say Beast Mode by like 20 points. What do you
yeah,
think?
yeah.
That's
No,
it.
I let's see. Let's pull this team
Um,
up here.
there we
Oh,
go.
okay.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
she's got that.
13.
She's got that. Oh, that deadly Sam Darnold connect. See, that's the only thing is beast mode is so much better except at quarterback.
Well, he's also got some serious problems. Devon A. Chain and
Got
unless
good.
he benched and Hill. Oh, now he's going to Lave this week. He heard you. He heard you, Paul. He's going to
He's got those.
Lave.
Yeah, he's got those Tyreek Hill. You know, if this is a strange thing to say, but if Flacco starts, then I feel like Pittman is almost a lock for 20 points.
Yeah.
But
Richardson says he's going to play. Well, we'll see.
I I
Him,
think I think this is a push game. I think this could be very competitive. In fact, I'll take the underdog. I'll go with Joni.
really? All right.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Paul is predicting. He's predicting the
See.
Cheese and Packers has been spoiling all year. When she's a dog, that's what she's barking. She's
Hmm.
barking on that. She's biting. She's barking. So Diggs has been good. Naylor, now that what's his name is back, now that Sadison's back, can you really count on Kyle Pitts to give you anything? I guess. I guess
Oh
he can.
God.
Green Bay against the Rams, so that's good. Steelers against the Cowboys, that's good. Hubbard, nice. Okay, so I mean, Beast Mode does have some options. Chase Brown has been playing. Justice Hill has had a
Yeah.
massive game.
Yeah.
He's got Njigma. So sometimes you have too many choices,
Yeah.
and Joni Joni doesn't need to make any choices. Joni, keep rolling what you're doing. Maybe the
Yeah.
kicker. Maybe the kicker. Let's take a look. He's got Carlson. Who's our other kicker? Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. She's
yeah,
got a gym.
yeah. He's been good. Okay, next matchup. Out of control against the cooler. So Chio against Jason. I'm gonna say Jason by 10. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I would agree with that. Oh,
Let's
let's
take
see.
a look.
Yeah, let's get in here. Yes.
Oh, by 9.
Oh,
Okay. Wow, we're very good. All right, finally. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let's go back. I forgot to do this. What I like to do every week is look at the lifetime matchup. So me and Ray lifetime matchup is 15 and 13. Oh, everybody leads me. And
how
when
is
the
that
last
possible? You've actually won championships. How could everyone leave you?
look at this. Look at the last time we played. 182 to 116.
What?
That's
What?
got to be one of the
What an ass beating!
182 to 116.
Wow.
That's okay. So,
Wow.
and then the next matchup before we go is
Yeah.
Beast Mode against Season Packers. Lifetime record 5-2-1.
Okay.
And last year it was competitive. Only a 14-point spread. So in the but Beast Mode has won the last 4 matchups.
Hmm.
So
All right.
Jody, you're due.
Yep. Put that up.
Cowboy up. Okay. So now back to this matchup. So let's take a look at their lifetime record. Is oh wow, out of control. Some ownage there. 9-3. And won last year by 27 and has won the last 2. So here we go. Oh,
Yeah.
out of control is starting Trevor Lawrence. Is somebody on the buy? Let me just take a look.
Or
Is
is he just
somebody?
messing with us?
Oh, Goff is on a bye. Okay. Goff is on a
Interesting.
bye. Goff. Okay, so that makes it more competitive.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud of Buffalo. I don't know. Buffalo looked pretty. I mean, I get again they got run on, so maybe they can stop the pass. Rico Dowdle. Oh, because he's got Gibbs is out too. Okay,
Yeah.
so Jason, he's catching Jason on the right week.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
couple of
Pick,
Jacobs Pickens against
Pickens against the Dallas D. That could be kind of nice. Yeah.
Metcalf. Really, I mean, really, he's been good this year. Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, when you're 6'4", 230, and can run like a gazelle, apparently it's hard to stop you.
Oh, this is a good matchup. Will be a
Gary
good.
Wilson,
Yeah.
Jared Judy, he's been getting all the targets in Cleveland. Trust me.
Uh,
Ayuk has been so underperforming. But
Desmond Tutu Atwell. He'll
can you
be.
count on Tutu? Can we
Yes.
count on Tutu?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. All
Can
right.
you? Can we count on Ayuk?
Uh, well, I think he has to hit eventually. And for me, I hope he does because Ray's got Debo and Kittle. So I don't need Purdy racking it up. So I'm rooting for Ayuk and Mason. I got to root for my Niners to win in a specific way. Nothing ever works out. Njoku's back
Yeah.
against Schultz. Tucker's been underperforming. Ravens at Cincinnati, though. Ooh, I don't know. Bengals, they start off slow, but they're doing bad. Jets at Minnesota.
Mm.
Evan McPherson, and then Aaron Jones against McLaurin. Very competitive. I
Yeah.
agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I think this is more of a pick 'em than it looks. But again, Jason owns him, so we'll see.
Mm.
Then the next matchup. Spicy tomato against, here we go again. I'm going to say spicy by 20.
Yeah. That sounds good. I'll go with that.
Okay, let's take a look. Hey, pretty close. 18. Lifetime 7-2. Ooh.
Oh
And spicy one last by 60. two
no,
years 2 years ago. Last time they played was 2 years
an
ago. So it's
angry
been
tomato.
an angry tomato. He's spicy. So Kyler against San Francisco. We're down. Fred Warner's hurt, right? I think we're down to Fred Warner.
Yeah.
So and Josh Allen is
And
going
you've
to
got an
be.
angry Josh Allen who
You
just
got an
lost
angry Josh Allen.
against
Yeah,
a
yeah.
high scoring team in Houston. So I like. Yeah. I think Mike.
Yeah, look, he's got Mike's got Jordan
I
Mason.
don't want to see that face. Just keep scrolling. I don't want to see George Mason ever again. Keep on going.
Oh, I forgot McCaffrey. I'm sorry, Paul.
Oh my
I will give you credit. If you had McCaffrey, your team would be rock solid. But
is that and I'm changing the subject because I don't even want to think about what you're saying. Is that the best 1-2 receiver combo that anybody has? CD and Nico Collins. That's
yes,
intimidating.
yes, very good. And he also has Devontae Adams when he's healthy.
God.
So, Jason was impressed with Nico. Nico's the number one wide receiver in football right
Mm,
now. And then Shaheed. So you got to give the receivers is where he really starts to kind of fall apart
yeah.
a little bit. Hell,
Uh,
he always got zero for the kicker, so it's going to be closer than we think.
hmm.
ETN, I don't know what's going on
Against,
there.
do you trust Deontay Johnson to do that 2 weeks in a row? I kind of do, to be honest. But
But the 3 weeks because he did it 2 weeks, so he's
oh, that's
going to do
right.
it
That's right.
3 weeks. But he's playing against my Bears defense, so I'm hoping the Red Rifle becomes a pea shooter and starts throwing some pick sixes. That'd be nice. Just a couple. I'm not asking for many. Two would be nice. Maybe a sack fumble. That's even better for a touchdown because that's worth 10. That's even better. So anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
Roshan Johnson. Any bench opportunities that you see here, Paul? Let's take a look.
Uh, gosh, it's hard to start Lad McConkey, but
What's
actually,
going on?
if Bijan Robinson is out, then Tyler, what's his name, Algier?
Algier, yes.
Yeah.
Algier.
So
Um,
interesting.
Algier, but that's for this team right here. But who would you're not going to bench anybody on this team for Algier, are you?
Who's
Maybe Mooney.
he,
Maybe Moon.
Mooney is just so strange. He shouldn't be scoring as much as he does, but he is. It's wonderful.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. Let's go to the next one here. The Big Herd against the Punching Mutters. Oh, wait, before I go, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back here. What do you think, Paul?
I'll say
I
15.
see.
I say 15.
15.
Yeah.
15 for the Big Herd? I think
Yeah.
it's going to be closer. I think it's going to be a 10 point for the Big Herd. Let's take a look. Oh,
Yeah.
you're
You're right.
close. 12. I mean,
Yeah.
meet you in the middle. Again, Mahomes underperforming. Big Hurt has to go with Deshaun. Why? Who's his quarterback on a bye? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, Jalen's on a bye. Okay, so
Mm,
that kind of evens out the field a little bit.
yeah.
But how do you, King Henry at Cincinnati? I don't know. I think they're going to load up. I don't see how defenses. They got to just start selling out on the run and forcing Lamar to beat you. So good for safe flowers, I'm sure. Um, Kamara against KC. KC defense is legit. Um,
Yeah.
Washington and oh, he's got Dobbins. Okay, Dobbins on the bye. Yeah, so that will be a closer matchup. Uh,
Oh, and he's got
Myers.
Christian Watson too.
Oh yeah, he's out too. So there's a
Yeah.
couple of well, who does he have? Well,
Not.
Eckler might be back.
Oh. Uh-oh. I don't see a
Yeah,
lot of
expected
starters.
to be back on the field. And then oh, he's got Juju. I was actually thinking about
Oh, he's
picking up.
got Devontae Smith injured too, so he's really dealing with some problems this week.
Well, he's on a bye, so
Hmm.
he can maybe go Henry. So this game will be a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
one. So he's got the number. Hard to believe he's got the number one rushing attack with what Ben just did, but he's got Bijan and then Dobbins and Kamara, and then he rolled with Akers.
He
So
might
very.
he might be able to actually carry it if Mahomes can just outscore Watson enough. He might win this, but he's got some tough.
Mahomes ain't gonna score anybody.
He's
Who's
got
he
some
gonna
tough.
throw? Who's he
He's got
gonna throw it to?
Kelsey.
Kelsey. Oh, but he does have Kelsey.
Yeah.
So there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Yeah, get those double points. I mean, Greg Dulcich. I mean, I don't know. Don't feel comfortable there. But you can't mess with Yan Wei Ku or
Oh,
Yan Ho.
that's all
Yan
you
Wei,
need. That's all you need to win a game is Koo on your team. Young
you
Hoki.
can always use a Yan Ho to always help you out, you know, in a professional manner, of course.
All right. On, on to that next one.
All right, Sweet Like Candy of Bills Mafia. I'm gonna say Sweet Like Candy by 10.
No, I'm gonna say Bills Mafia by about 8.
All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh,
Uh,
very competitive. But has everybody got their starters? So Prescott against Jordan Love against the
oh,
Rams,
oh, that's
and
scary
you
for me.
and you're playing Pittsburgh. So yeah.
Oh,
But Bijan hasn't been doing anything. Kenneth Walker's been a beast, and the Giants suck.
whoops.
Um,
He's got wit.
Jaden.
Now that's
But you have the negator. You got the negator of the week.
that's probably going to be the who gets more of those Jordan Love passes, Wicks or Jaden Reed. That's
Yeah.
probably
So yeah, but if Jaden Reed keeps doing what he's doing against Wicks, I think Moore's gonna have a good game against. You got zero Carolina. I mean, you got Goddard on the bench. Who's your other tight end?
I don't even think I have one.
Well, you're gonna have to pick somebody
Dis-
up.
Decisions.
I don't know who. I don't know who's available, but you got to get somebody. And then
Is Noah
oh, he's
Phantom
got no
right?
defense.
Yeah.
He's got no defense. All right, Zay Flowers. Is he going to do something? I think Cincinnati's going to try to stop the run. I think Zay Flowers is going to get a little bit more involved. I mean, it's hard to get less involved, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
was going to say, unless your name's Kyle Pitts, you can't be less involved.
he's watching. He's watching game tape of Kyle Pitts this week.
Oh,
He's all like,
no,
that's how you. That's how I don't catch a ball. I
no,
see.
Kyle Pitts is watching Zay Jones. And he's like, one day I'll catch one pass for 7 yards a game. I can do it.
I got what it takes. Ah, man. All right. So now we like to go to the overall standings just to take a look at what's going on. And Chio hates it when I talk playoffs, but so right now, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these two, so Bills Mafia and Chiefs and Packers would be out because we go by points scored. So right now, Paul, you're right on the cut line.
Oh,
Congratulations. If
thank
the season ended in week 4, you would be in the number 8 spot, ready to face Chad DPT Ray.
Oh, that's not good for me.
Wow. And then looking at this, top, if we go for points scored, the top scoring team is Spicy Tomato and 1-3. Of course, he's 1-3. He scored.
How is that possible?
Look at this. He scored 504, but he's had 491 scored against him.
Oh,
491. The top teams in the league are 490. Okay, so 490. So really, Sorry, Evan. Look at the draw. Look at the
Yeah,
draw. Not really.
yeah. Highest scoring team, 1-3. That doesn't seem right.
I look at it on paper. I do not want to play spicy. I don't want to run into. I think Ben would be a little tough right now. Other
Yeah.
than that, I think everybody else is fairly in the undisputed is making a run at it. These bottom two teams. I mean, Mike's got some decisions to make because he's really he's also 1-3, but there's 100 in a four game. Anyway, 122 points difference between 1-3 spicy and
Mm.
1-3. Here we go again. That's interesting.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Let me stop sharing. Stop presenting. Well, Mr. Kimball, I really appreciate it. Any parting words? I really appreciate you joining today.
Oh, thanks
For
for the. Well, I'll definitely do this again. This was fun. Thanks for inviting and setting it up, Arnold.
No, you're great. I appreciate it. Take care. I look forward to seeing you next time. Good luck in your matchup against who are you playing this week?
Oh, Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
Well, he's look at his bench. That's where all the points are going to be. Just remember that. So if he's ever on his bench, I'm going to look it up and I'm going to be playing some DFS with his bench. I'm going to be
I'm,
like this.
I mean, I'm so scared. That Jordan, the Green Bay game is going to decide our entire matchup. So I'm scared.
You know, my favorite part is when I send out the transcript. It's going to say Sarah Mangold is doing a lot of talking on this.
Sarah Mangold looks a lot worse than we thought.
Anyway, great to see you, Paul. Thank you for joining the Commissioner's Corner. Hope you come back anytime. You're always welcome. And thank you for not leaving me by myself.
Of
That's
course.
important. All right. Take care. Bye.
See you, buddy. Bye.